a life that is worthy of emulation. Live a life that can attract somebody. Do you desire to be fruitful? The qualification for fruitfulness is that you must abide in him. Settle. When men shall say there is a casting down, you will announce that there is a lifting up. Who is the one that is qualified to come and see? Who is qualified to see? Who is qualified to see what Jesus has to offer? Who is qualified to see what our God can and will do? What is the qualification for coming to see? Very simple. Every soul is qualified to come and see. Every living soul is qualified to come and see. We live in a time and a season where many in the church make people believe that you need to be sanctimonious. You need to be religiously inclined before you are qualified to have anything to do with Jesus. No, sir. No, ma'am. It might interest you to know that Jesus did not die for the righteous. He died for the sinner. The person that truly needs Jesus is who? The sinner. And I will push it furthermore. There is nobody on earth that is righteous yet. If you are righteous, you will be in heaven. Any day you become righteous, God will take you that day. Because staying here will contaminate you. So the best thing to do is to quickly take you to heaven very fast. Anytime you become perfect, you go home. We are all striving towards perfection. So, everyone that has a need of God is qualified to come and see. I took the text from the book that is very popular and known by all. I read from the first night from the book of John chapter 4. I had always talked around this place. John chapter 4. Talking about the woman who said in her words, "Come and see the man who has told me everything about me. Come and see." I looked at the life of this woman. Was she a woman that was qualified to bring somebody to church? Most of us are thinking that you must attain a certain height before you are able to win a soul, before you're able to tell somebody about Jesus. Your life is not the barometer to check Jesus. Your life does not describe Jesus. Jesus is Jesus whether I live or die, whether I have or not, whether I am healthy or sick, whether I am poor or rich. Jesus is Jesus. It doesn't take anything away from him. It doesn't stop him from what he wants to do, because the power of Jesus is not in me to show the word. It's in Jesus to show the word if he wishes through anybody. The woman that said, "Come and see The woman that declared, come and see the man who has told me everything about me. We are going to look at the life of this woman for the next 3 minutes, and I'll be through with you. Number one, from the very lips of Jesus. If you look at the book of John chapter 4, in verse 16, Jesus said to the woman, go, call your husband. The both of you should come here. In verse 17, the woman answered Jesus and said, excuse me, sir, I have no husband. Jesus said, woman, you have said the truth. What a contradicting message. What a contradicting words. But because it was coming from my master, I was interested in knowing where he was heading to. Number one, look at these. Jesus said to the woman, go, call your husband, and the both of you should come here. But the woman turned around and said to Jesus, if you read verse 17, it said, and the woman answered and said unto him, I have no husband. Now, when the woman said, I have no husband, Jesus quickly agreed with the woman. But this is the same Jesus who said, go and call your husband. My Jesus, I need some clarification. My Jesus, I need you to talk to me here. You asked her to go and bring her husband, but now you have also accepted that she does not have a husband. Oh my Jesus, I'm getting confused here. Tell me something, my Jesus. And my Jesus said something. My Jesus said, woman, you have said the truth that you have no husband. I became confused, but I looked at verse 18. There and then I saw double letter well. There and then I saw my Jesus in his capacity as the one who was before time began. In verse 18, my Jesus said, he said, woman, you have had 5 husbands. Oh, Matataya, you told me you don't have one, but through the goggle of my spiritual, I have seen that you don't have one, you have had 5. You have had 5 husbands. Then I heard myself, Jesus, you just agreed in verse 17 that she has said the truth. Jesus, but in verse 18, you turned around and said to her, I am here to declare to you that you have had 5 husbands. The one you now have, now hear me, ladies and gentlemen, by biblical arithmetic, if I want to follow my Bible, Jesus said you have had 5, and the one you now live with is not your husband, but you have had 5 husbands. That is to say, this woman, if we call the 5 husband and include the one she was living with that was not her husband, that is making it 6 men that she has lived with in her life. But the woman did not give up. The woman is still interested in having a husband, because she told herself, until I get the result, I will not stop. I came with a preach. There is somebody in this house. If you came for come and see, you must have made up your mind that until I get the result, I will not quit. I will not give up until I get an answer. I will not surrender until something happens. I will not stop looking for until I find what I'm looking for. Everything negative you have heard about the woman, but nobody told you that that woman was a dogged fighter. But nobody told you that that woman had a lot of faith. After 5 husbands and living with another man, making it cease, she still told herself, 5 men may have abandoned me, 5 husbands may have failed me, the 6th man may have disappointed me, but I will not stop till I get my answer. I will not end the journey till my result comes. I will not stop. I came to talk to somebody here. I don't know who you are. I don't know what is going on in your life now. I don't know how many times you've been disappointed. I don't know what has happened to you or what is happening to you. But you can talk to yourself like the woman, that anything may have happened to me, but I will not stop till my result come. I will not give up till I see an answer. That is why I've made up my mind. Devil, you can fight all that you care, but hear from me. I will not stop shouting till I see my glory come. I will not stop shouting till my light shines. I will shout till the devil gets mad. I will holler till solution comes. I will shout till I get an answer. I will holler till God declares it in my life. The woman said to herself, I will not stop. I will not give up. I will not surrender. I will follow till I get result. I will pursue till I get an answer. I will not give up. My help is on the way. I must get an answer. Come on, somebody holler amen if you will. Jesus said to the woman, woman, you said the truth. But before you think I don't know who I am, before you think I don't know what I was saying, you have had 5 husbands. The man you are living with now is not among husbands, but you are living with a man. Oh, Malalabas. Jesus said you are living with a man. I know. Oh, double letter. He said you are living with a man. You can't deceive me. You can't confuse me. You are living with a man, but that man is not your husband. But before that man, you have had 5 husbands. All of the 5 are gone. But this woman, after 5 husbands, still living with a man, she made bold to tell Jesus, I have no husband. I am looking for husband. I still believe I will get an answer. 5 had come and gone, but there is something in me. I have a push on my inside that after 5 I can still make it. There is somebody here. I want to talk to you. I don't know how old you are. I don't know what the devil had said about your marriage, about your finances, about your business. I don't know for how long you've waited for a miracle. I don't know for how long you have prayed. I came with a push in me. I feel a preach coming on. I feel like preaching now. I don't know whom I came to talk to, but there is something boiling on the inside of me. I feel power here. I don't know how long you've waited, but hear me as I declare, no matter how long you've waited, you can still get what you are looking for. Somebody lift your voice and holler. The shouting side is a winning side. Don't let anybody shut you up. If they killed your father, they cannot kill you. If they ended your uncles, they cannot end you. Everybody may be poor in the family, but you can still make it. After 5 husbands, the woman said, I am not tired yet. I will not give up now. After 5 husbands, every woman would have said, my time is gone. I am expired and gone. But I saw a woman who said to herself, I don't care what you talk about me, but I know that I can still get an answer. I came to talk to a believer. I feel a praise in this place. I feel power in this building. No matter how long it takes, I can still get my result. If there's anybody like that, hello, I will conclude this meeting with you. Somebody talk to me now. Help me tell your neighbor. Say, I believe it can still happen. It may not have happened yesterday. It may not have happened other years. But I believe. Oh, great. I believe it will still happen for me. I believe my answer will come. I believe my God will answer me. I believe my help is coming. I believe my deliverance is coming. It doesn't matter what it takes. I believe the light of God will shine on me. I believe I will get it. Hey! My daughter, come here, come here, run to me. Don't waste time. Hold my hand. I don't care how long it has lasted. People call you what you are not. A lot of them have said a lot of things, but in spite of whatever they have said, today I remove the garment of shame. I don't care how long it has lasted. Do I have a believer here who is saying, I still believe it will happen for me? Anybody like that in this place? Talk to me if you will. Anybody like that in this house saying, I still believe it will happen for me? I believe I will build my house this year. I believe I will drive my car this year. I believe I will live in a better place this year. I believe my legs will touch better grounds this year. I believe my family will rejoice this year. I don't care how long it has lasted. My present condition does not matter. I believe it will still happen for me. Is there anybody like that in this house? I came to conclude this meeting with you. I come in the volume of the book that is written of me. I come to conclude this meeting with you now. Everybody in my family may have failed, but I believe I will not fail. My case is different. I don't care how many things I have tried. I did number one business, it did not work. I did number two business, it did not work. I will not give up. I will still succeed. Anybody like that here? Somebody holla, I will succeed. There is somebody here. I don't care what has happened to you, but something in you is telling you that you will still win. Anybody like that here? After all these years, after all this battle, somebody here, there is still strength on the inside of your spirit. Oh yeah. People around you are talking nonsense, but inside of you, you know that there is something telling you that I can still make it. Anybody like that here? I came for you. They are discouraging you, but you are telling yourself, I can still make it. I can still get an answer. I can still walk into glory. I can still walk into my miracle. I can still walk into abundance. Raise me your voice and say, I will make it. Holla, I will make it. Oh yeah, now do something crazy. Leave your seat as though something has gone wrong. Walk around and holla, I will make it. Walk around and holla, I must make it. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. I must make it. I must step into my glory. I must share my testimony. I must receive my answer. I must enter the place of abundance. I must enter the place of joy. Child of God, walk around or make it as a noise. Talk it, let somebody misunderstand you. Say it, let somebody misunderstand you. you, I am not a normal person, because on the inside of me there is divine abnormality. On the inside of me there is grace to take me to the next level. Somebody say, I must get my answer. Somebody say, I must get my solution. As you're decreeing and declaring it, you will see the answer coming to you now. I stand upon the wheels of prophecy. I stand upon the wings of the prophetic. As I ride on the wheels of prophet, I decree and declare, as it will leave your mouth, it will enter your life. Your way! In the name of Jesus Christ. Somebody holla, I will make it. My Bible said, from the very lips of Jesus, he turned around to the woman and said, woman, in verse 18, he said, woman, you have had 5 husbands. It is not a credit for one woman to have had 5 husbands. It's not a good news. It's not a palatable news. When he said you have had 5 husbands, the woman did not argue with him. And he said to the woman, you are still living with a man now. But the one you are living with now is not your husband. You know what that means? As a theologian, I followed. I understood that the 5 Jesus referred to as her husbands were the 5 who paid her bride price. We are the 5 who married her legally. Come on now. Now the 6th one she was living with, as at the time she met Jesus, did not pay her bride price, therefore cannot be seen or called her husband. Come on now. Is that clear to you? Oh, yeah, now hear me. But this woman, after she must have had 5 husbands, living with a man that was not her husband, came to the well and Jesus said, give me water to drink. Come, can I talk to you? I'm about closing, but get something. The same woman who have had 5 husbands and was living with one that was not her husband, showed up at the well, and my master said to her, give me your drawing pots, draw water for me, give me the water to drink from the same pot where you and the man that is illegally living with you, the man with whom you have illicit relationship, give me from the same bucket that both of you drink from. Give me to drink from there. You know why? When God is out to favor you, he does not look at your mistake. When God is out to bless you, he will not consider your background. He will not consider where you are coming from. This is not a license to sin, but this is a preaching of faith. I don't know who you are listening to the voice of Talknado. Before you misunderstand me, hear me. What I'm about to say is that my mistake cannot stop my destiny except I stop myself. You cannot be stopped by your mistake. You are the only person who can stop yourself. The woman have had 5 husbands. The Bible did not tell us that Jesus said that the 5 husbands all died. So she may not have lost them to death. She may have walked away. But can I say this to you? You may have made mistakes in life. But hear me. There is no mistake strong enough to quench the light of your destiny if you still want to shine. She was coming from a house where she was living with a man that was not married to her. But my Jesus was waiting for her at the well. Somebody said, Talknado, say so. I will prove it to you. My Jesus was waiting for her at the well. Why was Jesus waiting for her at the well? Can I say this to you? I serve a God who does not look at your behavior, but he considers your faith. Don't let me preach here. I serve a God who does not consider your background. He is considering your faith. Somebody asked me to preach and I will preach. Hear me now. By the word of my God, I read my Bible. The Bible said all things are possible, and I was waiting to hear whom the Bible want to talk about. The Bible said all things are possible. I thought the Bible will say to the righteous. The Bible did not say to the righteous, and I was waiting. I said, God, what do you want to tell me? I am here for come and see. What do you want to tell me, oh God? I feel it preaching me. Oh, I feel the word of God here. I feel power all over me here. He said all things are possible to him, and I was waiting, and I was waiting. I say it has to be the righteous, because that's what the church is making me believe. I said it has to be the righteous, but he didn't say the righteous. Or rather, you know what he told me? He said, if the foundation be destroyed, what shall the righteous do? And I holler. So if the foundation be destroyed, the righteousness of the righteous cannot help the righteous to get out. Hey! I feel a preach coming on. I don't want to do this, but there's a push in me. I don't want to do this, but his word is hot in me. Jeremiah said, I don't want to talk about him, but his words we are like fire in my bones. I feel a preach coming on. I feel the power of the word all over this place. And I read my Bible, and the Bible said all things are possible to him. When I saw to him, I said, oh God, okay, if it's not the righteous, it has to be the religious. I said it has to be the religious. But I looked at the Bible. He didn't say anything about the religious. Rather, what he said about the religious is that the righteousness of a man is like a filthy rag before the Lord. Then I said to myself, what is going on there? And I waited. He says all things are possible to him. Then I heard on. I said it has to be the strong. But when I read my Bible, the Bible said by strength shall no man prevail. I am not here because I'm strong. Oh, don't look at my weakness. Can I preach here? After this message, somebody will jump out of trouble and you will enter success. After this message, you will jump out of trouble, you will enter success. This message will open your eyes. They told you were not qualified for a miracle. Talknado came to tell you that you are the most qualified. You are the most qualified for an answer. You are the most qualified for a miracle. You are the most qualified for a lifting. Ladies and gentlemen, from where I come from, without fear of favor, this woman can be likened to as a prostitute. And in my place, we owe her no apology. Having married 5 husbands and living with a man who is not her husband. And listen to the words of Jesus. My Jesus did not say the one you were living with. He didn't say the one that was with you. He said the one you are living with now. That is to say, you left him to come here. And when you leave me, you will return back to him. But yet he is not your husband. I know he is not your husband, but give me to drink. Can I talk a little before I close? Can I talk a little before I close? I wanted to find out what is really going on. And my Bible said, all things are possible to him And I began to look. Who is this he that all things are possible to? Then I say it must be the anointed. I say it must be the gifted. Now, when I said to myself, maybe God blesses men by the level of their gifting. I began to think in that line till I read my Bible, and my Bible said that the gift and calling of God is without repentance. That is to say, you are not gifted because you did anything for God. You are not anointed because your father has a big head. You are not anointed because your father's name is Christian. Oh my God! Your father's name can still be Arose and you will be anointed. Oh my God, I feel a preach coming on. You are not anointed because of the name they gave you. For those of you who watch football, there is a player that is playing for Man City. His name is Jesus. He's playing for Manchester City. His name is Jesus. So that they call him Jesus is not a guarantee for a favor. Don't let me talk to you. So the name they call you does not matter. All things are not possible to them that have good name. All things are not possible to them that have good record. All things are not possible to them that tie their ears and come to church. All things are not possible to them that wear babariga. It is not about how you look. It's about your God. If there is somebody here, holla, I will talk. I'm anointed to preach. I am not appointed to preach. There's an appointment and there's an anointing. I carry the oil. I do not owe you an apology. I am a preacher from God. I feel it here. Can I talk some more? I like to close now. But hear me. I wanted to find out what will Jesus be doing with this woman? What will Jesus be doing with a prostitute? I came to talk to somebody. I came to speak to you. My Jesus is not looking for the faithful. He's looking for the available. It's not about your faithfulness. That is why when Jesus wanted to choose, he did not take his time to choose the most educated. He didn't choose the wise. He told us that he chose the foolish things of the world. So that is to say, in this house now, when you talk about foolishness, I'm the most foolish because I'm the one walking here. I'm the one standing on the altar, so I'm the most foolish because he chose the foolish things of the world to confirm the wise. But can I say this to you? Listen to his choice. He didn't choose the foolish things in the life. He didn't choose the foolish things in his concept and conceptualism. He chose the foolish things of the world. What does that mean? When it comes to the things of the world, we are foolish. Come on now, come on now. When it comes to the things of the world, we are foolish. Now, he saw our foolishness. When it has to do with the things of the world, he chose us. He chose us because we are foolish to the things of the world. But we are not foolish generally. Then listen to what he did. Because he knew we are foolish to the things of the world, then he reveals himself to us. Because I told you before that God cannot be discovered. God can only be revealed. Because you can't discover God by your intellect. You can't discover God by your academic acquisition. You can't discover God by the quotient of your wisdom. God can only be revealed. Except he reveals himself to you, you can't know him. Except he tells you, this is who I am. You have no power power to know God. And what did he do? He shook the foolish things of the world. Then he revealed himself to them. And that is why you are not a preacher because you are a professor. You are not a preacher because you've gone to school. There are preachers who didn't go to primary school, but when it comes to the things of the spirit, you will hear Tali Ndelebeyaga Ezunteleke Bragayatata. No teacher taught me this one. No lecturer taught me this one. No university. It's the university that taught me. Oh, come on, somebody, I feel it here. Where are you watching me from? This is the man carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. I am here, brother. I am here, sister. You may not like my face. You may not like my style. But don't hate grace. Anytime you hate grace, you embrace this grace. My Jesus was waiting for the woman at the well. How do I know he was waiting for them? Do you know something? Jesus sent out all his disciples and said, go and buy something. He sent everybody out so that he can communicate with the woman, because my Jesus carried double letter quell. If his disciples were to be there, the conversation will not flow, because they won't let the woman talk too much. You remember the other time they were there, when Jesus was talking to a particular woman, they came around and said, send her away. They got into the discussion and they ended the matter. But Jesus wanted to discuss with this woman, because this is a woman that was already ashamed of herself, because this is a woman that people had lost hope and faith in. For this is a woman that nobody really want to freely associate with her. This is a woman that people mock. People concluded on her. My Jesus said, when they conclude on you, I have not concluded. For who is he that saith it and they come to pass when the Lord has not spoken? Let them talk about you. Let them gossip you. Let them run you down. Let them speak negative things about you. You are not a failure because they say so. You are a failure the day you accept it.
Jesus, oh you know mama. Jesus, oh you can so be me. He any lega banwe. Jesus battle.
Come here. What is going on in your stomach? Something is wrong with your messes. Oh, you're going to sit down.
Babylon to you. Babylon to you. In heaven and the earth. Oh, Babylon to you.
Bible believing mission incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
They concluded the case of the woman, but heaven have not concluded her case. Because of the conclusion of man, she was so ashamed of herself that she can only come out odd times. That was why at the heat of the day, when nobody goes to the stream to fetch water, that was when she headed for the well, because she didn't want to be the topic of the day. She came when nobody will see her. But can I say this to you? There is a God who understands what you are going through. And you know where he meets you. He meets you at the point of your need. He knows when you will arrive. He will wait for you at that time. He knows when you will show up. Brother, don't conclude my case. The man by the pool of Bethesda was there for 38 years. But a day came. Jesus came to the pool of Bethesda just for that one man. Today, he has come for you. Come and see. I have been by this this well for 38 years. The man at the pool of Bethesda was there for 38 years. He was by the pool for 38 years, but he was not a foolish man. He was not a stupid man. When Jesus asked him, will thou be made whole? The man said, excuse me, sir. At least once in my life, let somebody hear me out. Once in my lifetime, let somebody take time and hear my story. Once in my life, let somebody hear me as I tell you the story of my life. Everybody here met me here. Many who met me here are gone. They all left with their testimonies. People are asking me to quit, but I will not quit. I have waited for 38 years, but I am still optimistic that one day, I feel like stopping here now. After 38 years, I still believe that one day, I came to talk to somebody. I don't know how long you've waited, but there is still a day for you. Let me conclude with the story of this woman. After 5 husbands, living with a wrong man, in an illicit relationship, she came to the well at the heat of the day to fetch water. She came when nobody would see her. She came with everything she needed. She came with the one to draw the water, and she came with her bucket to carry the water, because she is aware that she will not need anybody, because nobody will really want to help her, considering her story. Most times in your life, people look at your story and they conclude your story. But can I say this to you? Don't conclude me by my yesterday. You don't know my tomorrow. Don't conclude me by my yesterday. You don't know my tomorrow. You know where I'm coming from. You may know where I'm coming from, but you don't know where I'm going. You don't know where I'm going. You know the name of my father, but you don't know the name of my helper. Can I push it a little before I conclude? Now, Jesus was waiting for her at the well, and when she showed up, most times in life, anytime God begins to create a problem for you to solve, then your problems are about to be solved, and you're solving the problem that was created by God for you to solve. Jesus created a problem for her, and what was the problem? Jesus said to her, woman, give me water to drink. That was where the conversation began. But can I say this to you? That woman was a wise woman. Forget the circumstances that led to whatever happened in her life. She was a wise woman. Did you see her answer to Jesus? She said to Jesus, I know my origin. I may have disappointed my people, but I know where I come from. I may have disappointed my people. I may have made mistakes, but I know where I'm coming from. She said, sir, looking at you, I don't need anybody to tell me that you are a Jewish man, but I am a Samaritan. And you people and us do not agree. Even though my people hate me because of my mistake, but I still know where I'm coming from. Jesus said to her, you are talking about background. You want to talk about history. You want to talk about the story of where you come from and where we come from. Oh yeah, I'm cutting it short now. And Jesus quickly ran and said, okay, since that's what you want us to talk about, in verse 16, oh yeah, go, bring your husband and come. Go and call your husband. That woman was a woman that understood the custom and tradition of the land. She turned to Jesus and said, I will not tell you the story of my life, because I am not a woman that talk anyhow. I know my fault. My fault is in marrying multiple husbands, but I don't have fault of a leaking mouth. If you are waiting to hear it from my mouth, you will not hear it from my mouth. The woman simply turned to Jesus and said, I have no husband. And she closed her mouth. Come on now. She turned to Jesus and said, I have no husband, so I don't have anybody to go and call. I don't have a husband, simple. And she closed her mouth. She's not a gossip. If she were to be a gossip, she would say, Jesus, sit down. We don't check. She will say, sit down. I carry story. The story is long, but you will hear something today. If she's a gossip, she will say, take your... Oh, Jesus, oh yeah, wait, let me sit too. She will also sit, and then story will begin. The first husband, you know how it happened? Today you will hear. No be smart, you know. If you are talking about husband, let me tell you a story of husband. If there's anybody that know husband, it's me. Oh. I have had the experience of husbands. In fact, I have grace for husband because the number 5 is a number of grace. To have married 5 husbands, I have grace for husband. And shall I remind you that that woman is a hot cake? That woman is hot cake. Because first husband came left, second one came, third one came. She has grace for marriage. Shall I also tell you at this point before I conclude that anywhere the devil fights you the most is where you have strength the most? Somebody say, I say so. I'm talking to you. Anywhere the devil fights you the most, that is where you are gifted the most. So that woman was anointed for husband, and it was in the case of her husband that everything happening to her was happening. She had grace for husband. 5 husbands. 5 is a number of grace. She stepped up. She didn't want to marry the 6th one before she met Jesus. She stopped at grace waiting for Jesus. So the 6th one was to hold the realm. To let you know that she's a hot cake. That when people are finding it difficult to get one, she got 5. Settled with the 5. Got extra. Because that one, Najara. When Jesus met her, the woman said, I am not a gossip. I know my fault. My fault is not in talking. I know how to shut my mouth. I know when to talk. She said, I have no husband. Jesus turned around and Jesus said, woman, you said the truth, but I have a news for you. And she gave Jesus her ears, and Jesus shouted, you have had 5 husbands, and the 6th one you are living with now is not your husband. The woman says, it's okay. I don't want to hear again. Before people will hear my story. The woman didn't talk to Jesus. She didn't tell Jesus a word. My Bible said she dropped the thing she came with to fetch water. She dropped it there and she ran into the city. I told you she's not a woman that talks anyhow. When she went to the city, she didn't tell them the story. She said, come and see a man who has told me everything about me, but I won't tell you what he said. Stand on your feet and let's go. Come and see a man who has told me everything about me, but what he told me is about me. I won't tell you what he told me, because when I tell you, you will use it against me. There are people waiting for you to tell them your story so that they can use your story against you. But can I say this to you? You may know my story, but you don't know where I'm going. My life is not in your hand. My life is in the hand of God. My destiny is not in your hand. My destiny is in the hand of God. Somebody raise your voice, say, Father, I have come. I want to see. Wow. God is out.
Bible-believing Mission Incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
I stopped you since. Why did I stop you? I saw 2 shrines speaking at the same time. One is speaking at Abakaleke. One is speaking at Arondizok, where they took your name and the names of your children, saying reduce them and make them nothing. This one is represented at a place in Abakaleke. This one is represented at a place in Arondizok. And they say make them nothing. so that they will fly and not perch. But there is a prophet here. I came to conclude, come and see. I will not spare any of the two. You know what my Bible told me? My Bible told me that he that diggeth a pit shall fall into it. Mama, every man of God has his area of calling. If there is a man in charge of a shrine and they brought list of names and they dropped some animals, dropped some things, and the man stood his ground and put the names upon his wicked shrine and asked the spirit to scatter the ways, and the spirit is following, scattering the ways of your children. This one put on here, it will knock it off. This one try here, it will knock it off. And if there is a wicked person to present it before the shrine, there is a prophet of God to present it before Jehovah. And Elijah said to the 450 prophets of Baal, he said, call upon your God and I will call upon my God. He said, he that be God, let him answer by fire. I don't serve a dead God. I step into the matter now. I travel from here. As I head to Abakaliki, I meet the shrine. I say, hand over the list. Come on now. Matatalaya. I killed the chief priest in charge of that shrine. In the next 15 minutes, you will die. Settle. 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 Can I set a mark on the sand of time? Come. Are you from Akwa Ibom? Eh? Your mother is from Akwa Ibom.
Yes.
Are you afraid? This one you are shaking. Hold on. I am heading down on this one. I have finished with Abakaleke. The chief priest in charge of where they took the list to, that one is gone. It's a story. When your wife died, they deceived your mother-in-law, deceived your in-laws, and told them you were the one that killed your wife.
Yes, sir.
When they told them you were the one that killed your wife, the person who told your mother-in-law the story took your mother-in-law and she made a mistake. They went to somewhere. They scattered your ways. They wanted to kill you, but they couldn't get you. The reason they couldn't get you is that the day you were supposed to arrive, you did not arrive that day. The day every one of them was waiting for you to come was not the day you came, because that was the day they were waiting and they set everything in place. And you did not arrive that day. You arrived after that day. But now, where they put you, you were still there up until now. But there is a prophet in this house. I came in the volume of the book that is written of me. I came to conclude, come and see. What am I going to do? I put my hand there and I bring you out. The very man and the woman that took your mother-in-law there, in the next 28 minutes, the same way they scattered your ways, the same way anything you put your hands, as you try to succeed, instead of succeeding, you will keep going down. 28 minutes. What Talknado? Somebody here, holla Talknado. Holla Talknado, you will see power today. Holla Talknado, you will see power. 28 minutes. As I remove it from there, I put 2 of them in it.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
I am heading down on this organ now. I want to collect the list. A woman gave the list to a young man who took it for her and went to her on this organ, called an elderly man who now took them to where they went to submit the list. And they told them the things to bring. And then went to the market, bought the ones they were able to buy. The ones they could not buy, they gave money in the place of those materials. And the list was submitted. And they picked sand and poured on top of the list. After pouring the sand on top of the list, they said everybody will be running around. And it looks like it's happening. But listen to me, Mama, the man you are looking at, I am not an ordinary man. I came for special assignment. I came as a carrier of the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. Now, the same way they put sand upon that list, I put sand upon every one of them. Why? For whatsoever a man sow, he shall reap it. When are they going to reap it? Mama, I'm rounding off this program today. I don't have time. 10 minutes from the time you hear settle, anyone who partook in it will start reaping from it. Oh yeah, now 10 minutes from the time you hear settled now, all your children from number 1 to the least, the light that refused to shine before will start shining. Doors will open from east to west to north and south. Favor will come without begging for it. Child of God, help me holla settle. 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 Come, do you know a place called Angana?
Yes, sir. It's my place.
Angana is your village.
Yes, sir.
There is a small market at Angana.
Yes, sir.
By that Angana Junction.
Yes, sir.
One small market.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
That is where they went to bury what is pursuing you. And your house is not far from where I'm talking. Where you come from, your village, Gogo, that is your village, Gogo. Look at, in between a shop like this, there's a small mango tree. By the side of the mango tree, they buried what has been bringing down others and taking others up, because they know what others do not know. Remove your shoe. Come here. Somebody holla Talknado. I want to do ministry. 7 minutes from now, today can get one moment. Or when I do my power, the can get home power. 7 minutes from now, I travel from here to Angana.
Yes, sir.
As I land, that place is in Mbano.
Yes, sir.
I land there, Lele Bayagas. I step on that ground. Now in the village, you ask Catalan to go. Bieba.
Ibu chukuna mwagitopo
you confused? Talk to me.
7 minutes, sir.
7 minutes.
Yes, sir.
I step into one
Yes, sir.
in the volume of the book that is written of me. Mama Philogene Kanwata America. Ne Philogene Kanda America. Echowala ne ha chuchuo. Chowana kebi anala. Genu kumaka America. Mama Philo ubua. 7 minutes. Iga guru he kowa.
Amen. Amen.
Ebube ekwela ụmụ ụwa achọmọnụwe. Chukwu ekwela ụmụ ụwa achọmọnụwe.
Your mother is from Akwa Ibom. There's a young man here. There's a young man in this meeting. You are from Akwa Ibom State. Matala, Zanda, Limbra, Dagalada, Jando, Zokete, Tedala. Stand up. Come. Your mother's life is in danger.
Yes, sir.
Your mother is right now hiding in a church
Yes, sir.
where they are praying for her,
Yes, sir.
telling her that she cannot enter your compound
Yes, sir.
because if she enters, she will die.
Yes, sir.
Come.
Amara gị ezuwo, Chineke onye kere mmadụ. Amara gị ezuwo, Yahweh.
Hold on. Come. Do you work here in Aba?
Yes, sir. I knew it be transferred to Oba. I work here in
You
Aba now.
really be transferred to Aba?
Yes, sir.
You work with PZ?
Yes, sir.
GZ?
Yes, sir.
The same way, your mother's family, one man is holding them captive. That is the same way your family, one man is holding everybody captive. Now, somebody holla Talknado. Give me the prophet's ground. Somebody say Talknado here. That's what I came for. That is how your mother's life is in danger. Her mother is from Akwa Ibom. You are from Akwa Ibom.
Yes, sir.
It is happening in Akwa Ibom.
Yes, sir.
But now, somebody say now. Today, I didn't come to delay. 5 minutes from now, your mother is free to return home.
Amen.
5 minutes. She can return back home. Go back to the same place where they said she should not come home again.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
For you, 5 same minutes, your mother is free. Her own is touching her brain. 5 minutes from now, she will be fine. I didn't hear an amen. I'm doing ministry. I need to hear an amen like thunder. In the next 5 minutes, these 2 cases will receive immediate solution without delay. That strong man in your family, that strong man in your mother's family, as the both of them will be free in 5 minutes. 5 minutes from now, any more step, your own he has been killing. But he is not claiming that he is the one killing them.
Yeah, he's hiding it.
He is hiding
He
it.
ran away from the
pretending.
village seeing the death of my senior brother. He's still within the community. came to market, he came to farm, and he
He came to farm.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. I said 5 minutes. Why are you holding yourself like this? You are thinking if I know how long your mother has been in that condition. I know it more than you. 6 years, 3 months. She's been in that condition. But I said 5 minutes. I came to do minutes and I said to you, when I finish, I will go. Other prophets prophesied to your mother not to go home.
Yes, sir.
But Talknado is after 5 minutes, you can go home.
Amen. Thank you.
That is why in every field,
Thank you, Jesus.
there is levels. My Bible said they all ran and they never broke ranks. Brother,
Sir.
I'm the one carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado.
Yes, sir.
I said 5 minutes. And why is it going to be 5 minutes? In 5 minutes, something will happen in your compound.
Amen.
The small thing that your uncle buried in front of his house, in the compound, they think is flower. They call it flower, but it's not flower. As the thing is growing, his power is growing. That thing will not be uprooted. Nobody will go to uproot it. Nobody will go to kill it. I will make your family fear now.
Amen.
Put your eyes on me. Put your eyes on me. 3 minutes from the time I will remove my leg from here, that thing will disappear. If I finish, I go. But you will see power today. Anybody in the compound should go and check for it. If they see it there again, Talknado didn't come. From here to Akwa Ibom.
Amen. Amen.
Ekwensu na moja.
When you live here now, you will still go to your working place at PZ.
Those I'm still on my leave, I will resume next week. I came here from Calabar because of this.
This is a serious matter. Okay, you're on leave. You will resume next week.
Yes, sir.
Which department are you working in PZ?
Stop.
In the store.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, look at me. I want to send a message to Uduak. Matanda labazakateteya. You were boasting that you have power. You didn't know that there is a man carrying prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado.
Oh, Jesus.
Kapasuke lemanda akutete yalada.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
When I finish, I will go. I said to you, sir, that your village people, please stand, that your village people, they have scattered your life.
Yes, sir.
Spoiled a lot in your destiny. You are not even in control of yourself anymore.
Yes, sir.
Forces you do not know have been in control of you for some years now.
Yes, sir.
People around you are thinking you have lost your senses, but you have. You have not lost your senses, but you don't know what is happening to you.
Yes, sir.
Power stronger than yourself. I don't know who you are here, hearing the sound of my voice. Now, Oga, anytime we touch the devil, he must react. From the day I spoke to you here and removed your children from where they tied them, did you see any difference? Did you see any difference?
Yes, sir. There is difference.
The doors of all your children were locked and closed. I opened it. When I opened it, I told you to tell your son that he's in Malaysia. Did I say so that day?
Yes, sir.
Did I say so that day? Those of you who were here.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
Anytime I open my mouth and close, listen to me. Go and tell anybody around you. It is when I have not spoken. What is happening in your village now is because of that thing I scattered that day.
Okay.
How many of you remember there was a calabash I scattered that day?
Yes, sir.
Because of the scattering of the calabash, that is why you are seeing reaction in your village.
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to be in a hurry to go and repair that glass.
Okay, sir.
Don't be in a hurry. Relax yourself.
Okay, sir.
If you are in a hurry to go and refix another one, it will look like you are afraid of what they will send inside.
Okay, sir.
What they want to send inside, they want to get an opening because they no longer have the key to your gate.
Yes, sir.
So they want to have an opening from where they can throw in some sham. Let them throw in any sham. Oga, I have removed you from there. I'm in charge now. Anything they throw in, they are throwing on me. And all the boss Oga Humba. Nambia, just whatever go and be also.
Odubi gamo berazo. Iyami mera makao. Ibero yisi uso. Ibero wanya gaturi me. Odubi gamo berazo. Iyami mera makao.
Oya, hold on. Come. Ihutulo onye amụma na ndụ gị. Aga m egosi gị onye amụma. Onye iro hụrụ ihe ị ga-awụ n'oge. He saw it early in life.
Yes, sir.
Started to scatter your life early.
Yes, sir.
As at 10, 11 years, you were like a shining bright star.
Yes, sir.
The enemy saw it. At 13 years of age, the enemy turned the steering of your life.
Yes, sir.
From that time till now, you have not been your real self. And now, under this hot atmosphere, not everybody know what is happening here. Under this hot and thick atmosphere, you danced to my direction.
Yes, sir.
Listen to me. I tell people when I go out that any time it comes on me, I'm more dangerous than danger.
Yes, sir.
Anytime it comes on me, and it's on me now.
Yes, sir.
That which was scattered in your life when you were 13, that is what is affecting your daughters. When they get to that age, the same steering will turn.
Yes, sir.
When they get to that age, the same steering will turn. Both your own and their own.
Yes, sir.
In 15 minutes, I correct them now.
Amen.
You have not seen a prophet, you will see a prophet. I turn the steering now. I turn. 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 I turn the steering now. And I said, this case is hereby settled. Settled. Settled.
Ibero wanya gaturi me. Odubi gamo berazo. Iyami mera makao. Odubi gamo berazo. Iyami mera makao. Ibero yisi uso. Ibero wanya gaturi me. Odubi gamo berazo. Iyami mera makao. Odubi gamo berazo. Iyami mera makao. Ibero yisi uso. Ibero wanya gaturi me. Odubi gamo berazo. Iyami mera makao.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Say, remove it from my blood.
Remove it from my blood.
Talk!
Remove it from my blood.
Mighty God, hallowed be your name. Faithful God, you are worthy to receive all the praise. You alone, you are the air that I breathe, the song that I sing. You are the lover of my soul. With you, there is no impossibility. With you, I can move the mountain. Whatever you say will surely come to pass. At the mention of your name, every knee must bow. Everybody say you're changeable, reliable. Only you can do what no man can do. Unchangeable, reliable. Only you can do what no man can do. Everybody say you're changeable, reliable. Only you can do what no man can do. Unchangeable, reliable. Only you can do what no man can do. What no man can do. There's nothing, absolutely nothing. There's nothing impossible unto you. You give sight to the blind. No one can deny your greatness and your power. Makes me just a wonder walking God. I can see you everywhere, touching every life, removing every pain. Oh, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. There's nothing impossible unto you. Unchangeable.
She's at the market. Call your mother on the phone. Give me the phone. I want to talk to her. Now, 4 minutes from now,
Yes, sir.
where they kept you, covered you with mud, which represents shame and disgrace. Your younger ones are becoming disappointed in you.
Yes, sir.
Your younger ones are feeling you are not showing good example.
It's true, sir.
4 minutes from now,
Yes, sir.
where they kept you, I remove you there.
Amen.
Somebody holla double letter kwele.
Hey.
4 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Oga, I'm not a learning prophet, I'm a prophesying prophet.
It's true, sir.
I belong to a realm in the spirit that is not ordinary.
Yes, Daddy.
I asked somebody to call her mother on the phone. Has she taken the call? Is your mother on the line? Put it on speaker. Hello? The man speaking with you is the man they call Talknado. In Anihem Neku. Ebi Nubua. Where your left hand the phone now, where I can negate to kwasana your right leg. On when a poison a project to you, guys, your right leg and azaza or where's yoku? Okay, I'm going to kwaswa I can negate not by now. From now, I return that poison back to the sender. I sit in the place of my office.
Yes, sir.
As a carrier of the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado.
Yes, sir.
I say your case is hereby
Settle. Settle. Settle.
Come. You see this pregnancy? As you are getting ready to deliver this baby, your husband's destiny that has been covered for 2 years now, that nothing is working. As you're getting ready to deliver this baby, your husband will get ready to shine in destiny.
Amen.
Malumbra kalagazan. Tetelebe yekendele yash.
Ole umu Chineke ndị agbapụtara bịa n'ụmụ Chineke ka anyị nye ya ekele.
Do you believe in my report?
Too much.
Too much.
SS.
That same compound
Yes, sir.
where they are laughing at you and calling you names.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
I hand over the main part of the family
Yes, sir. Amen.
to you and your own.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
The stone the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone.
Amen.
That is what will happen in that family in 7 days' time.
Amen.
Oh, yeah, guys. I told you that before this program will be over, that if I'm touched and moved, that I will remove from you these garments.
Yes, sir.
That is covering you.
Yes, sir.
Was that what I said?
Yes, sir.
Said I will remove these garments that is covering you. Come, look here. The man who took your virginity, the man who disvirgined you, is a wicked man. He is a chief in your community. He disvirgined you when you were still small and you were serving in his house. That was when he was a director working at Calabar.
Yes,
You were supposed to be helping to carry his children.
it's true.
That was when he disvirgined you,
Yes, sir.
made you a woman, and collected something in you. You became older than your age from then. Up until now, no young man see you and get interested. Only old men keep coming your way. Men who are old enough to be your grandfather. They are the only people that comes to you because of what the man took away from you. Don't cry. Don't cry, Dada. Don't cry. Hold yourself. Somebody said, Talknado, help. That is why I came. Only old men. Not even people who have your age as their daughter, but people who are supposed to be your grandfather. Very old men. You will see somebody older. Two people that have come to ask for your hand in marriage. Both of them are older than your father.
Yes, sir.
And they were coming to ask for your hand in marriage to marry you because of what this wicked chief took away from you. Now, he is collecting it from young girls and becoming young. Why the young girls are becoming old and he's useless in their life. He is still shining and blossoming in the village when he retired in 1995. He's an old man, but looking very young and shining because he goes for small children using his sham to collect something. Can I help you?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me. Can I help you?
Yes, sir.
Stop crying. I will help you quick. Can I help you?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Talknado is here. Between the month of August and the month of September, choose when you want to wed. Now, hold on. August, September. Which one did you choose?
Second week of September.
Second week of September. Oh yeah, open your hand like this. The name of your husband is Samson. He is from Ikorobas. Come. Settle. Go. There's a position your son is looking for. There's a prophet here that can give him the position. I don't know why you dey do me like this.
Ikukuoma kusa.
Onye na-eme m ihe a?
Ikuku kusanu mo. Ikuku si n'igwe ka m na-arịọ. Ikukuoma kusam mmiri n'ụzụza. Onye amara ikuku kusanu mo. Ọbara Chineke metụ m aka gị.
Mama, there is a prophet here. Please stand. Mama, there is a prophet here. When you begin to do me like this, I know they understand myself, but I dey try to behave. But power mightier than I has come upon me. I don't know what I'm doing, but so I know that what is doing me is more than me. Mama, where you and your husband could not get to, I release a word of prophecy now. Your children will not struggle into it.
Amen.
They will walk into it.
Amen.
I sit in the place of my office now.
Amen.
I say your level will not be their level.
Amen. 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 Amen.
The thing where pass man picking no, he no pass God at all. Nothing pass God. Call and he go answer.
Sir, that garment has been there over the years. It's made life miserable for you.
Yes, sir.
It has made you give up from within.
Yes, sir.
You have lost the strength to pursue.
Yes, sir.
You have taken life as you say it. But now. But now.
Amen.
But now.
Amen.
But now.
Amen.
I remove from you that garment of shame.
Amen.
May light once again in your life
Amen.
shine to your direction.
Amen.
Bible Believing Mission Incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.